have done the training for the 792 districts in the country. But then, even then, if I look at the numbers in India, there are um, 262 crores students that we have. We have 100 lakhs teachers, and we have nearly 1.5 million schools. Through HPC, we are trying for a shift. We are trying for a shift from content to competency based assessment. How from the competencies we can convert them to a learning outcome. It also depends upon what are the resources that are available in my school for facilitating the development of these domain, the facilitating the development of the different competencies in the different domains. Like you all know that the PARAKH, the National Assessment Center that has been set up, which has been mandated by the NEP 2020, we are looking at, we are a standard setting body. We are preparing the guidelines, norms for assessment at the for the teacher assessment, for the board certification, and as well as for the large scale assessment. Large scale assessment, like we will be conducting the NAS, the new NAS, that is the Parak Rashtriya Sarvekshan, which will be held on 4th, which is a system level assessment. So we try to assess how the districts are performing, the states, and the country as a whole is performing. For the teacher assessment, Parak has developed the holistic progress card at the foundational, preparatory, middle, and the secondary stages. And what I could gather that yes, most of you have looked at the holistic progress card, but then to me, when we interact, because we have done the training for all the 36 states and UTs, and not just the 36 states and UTs, but we have also done the training at the district level. That is, we have done the training for the 792 districts in the country. But then, even then, if I look at the numbers in India, there are um, 262 crores students that we have. We have 100 lakhs teachers, and we have nearly 1.5 million schools. So to reach to all is definitely a challenge, and unless and until, and this HPC is something that an online program will not work. It has to have an in-depth understanding, because through HPC, we are trying for a shift. We are trying for a shift from content to competency-based assessments. And what are these competencies that needs to be assessed at the foundational level, at the preparatory, at the middle, at the secondary? There are very, very different competencies that has been laid down by the NCFSC and the NCFFS. That is the National Curricular Framework for the foundation stage and the National Curricular Framework for the school education. And these competencies we have laid down, and how from the competencies we can convert them to a learning outcome. Through the HPC, we are also moving away from giving scores to the child. We are talking about more descriptors, because as a child, if you just tell me that I've got 24 out of maybe 50, it means nothing to me. It does not tell me that how do I improve myself. So it is very important that we have the descriptors, that what is it that my strengths are, what is it that I have developed, what is it that I need to work on. Again, when we are talking about the holistic progress card. In the foundational stage, you will see that as per NCFFS, the different domains have been given, and we are assessing the literacy, language and literacy domain, the numeracy domain, the personal social domain, the physical domain, physical development domain. We are also assessing the good study habits. So we are assessing the arts and aesthetics. So all these domains are being assessed. But then again, it also depends upon what are the resources that are available in my school for facilitating the development of these domain, the facilitating the development of the different competencies in the different domain. Because unless and until as a school I provide, because Parak is also for providing opportunities. I, as a institution, I need to provide the opportunities for development, for learning to the child. Unless I engage the child in meaningful experiences, provide to him the relevant experiences, it does not matter when if I'm assessing him on those. So providing the opportunities comes first, and then comes assessment. If I assess the child without providing the opportunities, I'm doing more harm than good. So in through the HPC, we want the teacher to be equipped also. As a teacher, we do not know what are the competencies that requires to be developed. I do not know what is the difference between a competency and a learning outcome. And there are very uh, arbitrarily the words are used many a times. We need to be very clear as a teacher. So teacher training perhaps is the pivotal. And like I said, that from Parak I can train those many only, but it's not possible for Parak to reach out to each and everyone. So even if I have trained all the 792 districts, I have done the training for teachers at the state level, there will be still a teacher when I go to the district that, have you heard about HPC? No, I have not. So my question is, like my rather not the question, my proposition is that we are all assessment partners. We are working in the same domain, so we need to hold hands. We need to all talk the have the same narrative, because if we have different narratives, they're going to create confusion at the grassroots level. But if we all talk together, if we all use our resources together, perhaps only then we can make a change.